Can I take you there?
Good morning, everyone. We are here in Madeira. This is our next series of excursions and adventures, and we are here at Ponta do Pargo, which is one of the original lighthouses here on the island, which you can see behind me. So we're going to continue on our journeys throughout the day. We've got, I think, 5 little destinations that we want to visit, and we're going to take you along with us. So come, let's have some fun.
Most of Madeira has these huge cliffs, which is really beautiful. This is the little village of Paul do Bar. It's very cute.
We are here. It's at a lookout point. It's a glass bottom floor. It's a minimal cost. I think it was €2 per person to enter. And there's a bit of a crowd as we're approaching this area. It's not exactly as I would have expected. It's not as large as I thought. But hey, let's make the most of it. But we're just approaching the area here now. Mike is with me. So this looks like the glass section is right here. Not at all as spooky as I thought.
Spooky?
Spooky.
It is one of the highest cliffs in Europe. Highest cliff on the island for a straight drop. It's a long way down. Beautiful day, beautiful water.
They're going to be rubbish, aren't they?
Yep.
Well.
We have a glass floor here. Oh, I'm too scared.
Come see. Yes, we are over top. And there's a village over here, whatever town this is. But yeah, look back down. Spooky.
It's a long way down.
And you know we're safe when a priest is amongst us. Right over here. Right there.
He's not throwing holy water on us this time. That really stings.
So,
It's busy though. Busy, busy.
I think we can swim there.
The city of Funchal over here. We're going to see tomorrow. Madeira means the land of a million tunnels. No, I'm sure it doesn't actually mean that, but it should. I swear I've seen more tunnels in 1 week in Madeira than I have in the rest of my life combined. The road infrastructure is amazing, but I can't imagine how much it cost.
Windy hair. Okay, so we are here at Quinta do Barbasano Winery. It's a little bit up on the mountain range here. It's has volcanic soil, so it causes the wine to be a little bit more acidic. We were hoping to arrive here at 12 when they started a wine tour, which there's a couple over there that are having a full wine tour. We, however, have the self-guided wine tour. We've been given a white wine, a rosé, and a red wine. And that is literally all the information we have been provided at this winery. Probably not the best wine tasting we've ever experienced, but we're going to give it a go as it is a self-guided wine tasting. So, for the white.
It's not bad.
It's not great, but it's not bad. Let's just move on to the rosé. Bob, my friend, this one's for you. And moving on to the red.
Bob can have it. Red's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's still weak. We generally prefer a much deeper, full-bodied wine. They're very nice table wines.
It's not what I was expecting from Madeira wine.
No, and this is our first stop for a winery. We're going to try another one. Unfortunately, they're closed today. Today is being Saturday, and we're going to give it a try in the week when they open up on Monday. It is a winery that has been in business for over seven generations. I don't recall the name of the winery off the top of my head, but we are going to try that in a later episode. So we will chime back in on the wine and do a comparison at that point. But these are a very nice, light, airy table wine.
Yeah, when you think of...
Cheers.
Cheers. When you think of Madeiran wine, you usually think of the fortified wines like the port from Portugal, which these are not. These are just ordinary table wines.
Yeah. Bring it over here. Cheers. Cheers.
And then we went for a really nice lunch at the Mad Market restaurant in Funchal. And that is when our microphone system decided to completely seize and we couldn't get it to work. We did get to work later, thankfully. But yeah, there's no audio for this. It was a really good lunch, especially for the black scabbard fish, which is an ugly fish for sure. And unfortunately, in this preparation as a steak, there's way too many bones. But I had it later filleted, and it is an amazing tasting fish. While we're here in Madeira, We're staying at the Aqua Natura Hotel at the north end of the island. And it is quite a nice hotel. It was a good deal for hotel and air, and just add a rental car to it. And it sits above these natural pools, which I think we also have free access to. We're going to try that later. And then on the top floor, in the roof, is the Oceana Rooftop Hotel, or sorry, the Oceana Rooftop Restaurant, which is Japanese and Mediterranean. Let's just call it fusion, but it is the best restaurant in the area apparently. We've been having dinners here, and we're going to have dinner again, and we'll show you a bit of that. But this is a really nice spot for sure. It's a good deal if you're coming to Madeira.
Okay, good evening, everyone. We are at a Japanese Mediterranean restaurant here at our hotel, which is actually rated #1 in the area. And tonight what we have ordered is a 30-piece selection of sushi and tempura. Looks like there's some dumplings here and spring rolls. And to start off, or to kick off the evening, we've got some local beverages. I'm drinking the poncha, which is a passion fruit and liquor that is produced here specifically on the island, and could even be Portugal specific. I'm not sure if it's just Madeira specific. I think it's just Madeira specific. And Mike is enjoying a local Pilsner. I can't see what it's called. Coral. So, bon appetit. Cheers. Okay, so it looks like we've got quite a selection here. I'm not sure where to start. I think I'm going to start on this side because these are all the hot selections. It's a little bit windy and cool, but a very beautiful night for sure. I'm going to dig in here to what I would generally call a momo if I were in Nepal, but these are, I guess, more dumplings considering it's Japanese. I don't know, so let's bite into it. I have no idea what type they are.
This looks like shrimp.
Oh. I don't know what this is, but it's very good. Sometimes there's a rice. Very light seasoning, and there's a bit of a dipping sauce at the base of them.
It's like momos to me.
Except they're crispy.
These are very, well, the fried ones are. We don't usually get fried, we usually not steam. It's a very eclectic restaurant.
How was the shrimp?
I like it.
These are a vegetarian spring roll. I'm not sure if you can zoom in on that.
Here's good.
So for any of the critics out there that are noticing how I'm holding my chopsticks, I know it's probably not right, but it works for me. So
I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
But I am going to transfer over now to my fingers to pick up the tempura because it's a little bit easier. So maybe I'm cheating. Dip it into the sauce. It's very nice, lightly battered shrimp tempura. Have you tried dumpling yet?
On the dumplings.
They're good.
What's in them?
I don't know, it was a rice and I couldn't quite pick up on the flavor, in part because of the sauce that they're sitting in, which is quite nice. What do you think they are?
Like momo?
No. Okay, I do want to mix up my variety here, so I'm going to have to dig into the sushi. Good. So this looks like it might be a traditional California roll.
This one?
I'll just kind of zoom in there. Zoom in. I'm a huge fan of the seaweed product.
house wine, white. White?
They're picky for sushi.
Sparkling water.
There's good sushi and then there's barely edible sushi.
Because this was a predetermined selection of 30 pieces, they're not technically what we would choose. We tend to really favor unagi, spicy tuna, spicy salmon, a couple other little things where these are your more basic California roll type. And I don't know if they're all the same. Looks like this one might be different.
No salad, no tomato.
That's definitely a salmon. This looks like a tuna. You can see that there. See that there. We've got edible flour on top that I just dropped off. Bless me. Uh-oh. My piece is falling apart. Oh, there's also some fresh seaweed salad here. This is always a nice little treat. Fresh seaweed. Some fresh seaweed. It's done very well. Really nice seasoning. It's not salty, it's not oceany kind of marine flavor, if you will.
Marine flavor?
Yeah, it's that weird ocean flavor. Like, I don't know, how would you describe that?
Salty.
I said salty, but there's another kind of like description. Work with us, people. We know what we mean, right? Now, were these all the same?
No, they're all different.
Well, I'm thinking like each row is the same. Okay, this one's different. I'm not sure what this one is. It's a white fish. I'm not sure if it might be a cream cheese. I'm going to take a peek at that.
No, it's a fish.
It's a fish. It's a white fish.
Just for reference, this is about 40 euros.
Another thing worth noting, if anyone has picked this up as of yet, neither Mike and I are using soy sauce or wasabi mixed together, which probably about 90% of the population does. Probably about 99% of the population use, at the very least, soy sauce and dip their sushi into it. We do neither. We don't feel there's a need to add that. In case anyone's wondering, and noticing that we're just eating this direct and we're not actually dipping it in your traditional little dish here with your soy sauce.
Which masks the flavor, which is what
In
we
our
really
opinion.
like good sushi to begin with.
Yeah. Rule of thumb, of course, as everyone knows, if you can smell the fish, walk away. That's the last thing you want.
That's good. It's not the best I've ever had.
No, but it's edible.
But it's edible. It's good.
Our first night here, we had a very delicious appetizer, which we're probably going to have again. We're contemplating getting it for tonight, but chose not to because... Are you sure that's yours or mine? Kidding, that's yours. Is a very unusual. It was brie cheese that was battered and deep fried, and it was paired with, which is going to sound very, very strange, a guacamole with a papadum, and then on the side there was papadum, and then on the side there was like sort of like a pickled beet, but more with a sweetness as opposed to a fermentation flavor. And it sounds so strange in terms of how this went together, but it went together extremely well. So we're going to actually have that again another night. Like I said, we were going to have it tonight, but we thought, let's just see what the 30 pieces entails. And if that's more than enough, then we're going to be fine. We don't want to go to bed with like that super bloated feeling. We have to be up very early tomorrow morning at 4:30 to do a sunrise excursion that we want to see. So we don't want to go to bed feeling really bloated and disgusting. I'm sure everyone can relate to that at some point in their life. So we're going to come back another night and have that one more time because we thoroughly enjoyed it. What's really nice too with this location is right on a rooftop. Granted, it's very dark right now and you can't see beyond, but literally right there is the ocean. You can maybe hear the waves. We'll check that from the audio, but the waves are smashing in against the rocks. And it's just the ocean. As far as you can see, it's nothing but blue sea, which is beautiful. And to finish the evening off, we've decided to treat ourselves. We're going to share a passion fruit cheesecake, and it comes with a small glass of Madeira wine.
That's good.
Bon appetit!